Hi everybody, foXnoMad here, and today I want to help you travel smarter by showing you what a $50 a night hotel room looks like here in Hanoi, Vietnam. But I'm going to warn you, this is a little bit of a weird one. So I'm on the 14th floor of the rooftop of the Benetier Hotel and Spa, and it's a 4-star hotel. But like many hotel star ratings, it's not very consistent. And there are some parts of this hotel which are definitely 4 stars, but a lot of other parts that aren't. It's sort of this weird mix of really nice and very confusing. So let me show you around, let me show you the rooms, let me show you what you get for your $50 here in Hanoi, and answer the question, would you want to stay here? Alright, so let's first start with the room. Alright, so yeah, I know what you're thinking. This doesn't really look like 4 stars, and it didn't look like 4 stars to me either. And let's start out with a few reasons why. Number one, it doesn't have windows. But I did inquire about getting a room with a window, and they do have them on the upper floors, but those are $10 more a night, so it's $60 a night to get a room with a window at the Benetier Hotel. But the thing is, when you're booking online, you don't ever see the rooms that don't have the windows. And I'm waiting for the website to load to show you. So let's talk a little bit about the internet. It's not the fastest or the most reliable connection. Now during the day when nobody's here, you're getting about 70 megabits download and about 80 megabits upload. But toward the evening when everybody comes back to the hotel after a day out in sightseeing, that drops to about 20 and 20, which is still not bad. It's just that the connection isn't very reliable, so it will kind of drop from time to time. Just something to be aware of if you're looking for a hotel with a great internet connection. This one isn't it. It's more like decent. I'd say a solid 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. When it's working, it works great. Problem is, it's not always working. So you can see here when you're on the booking site, none of the pictures, none of them are of a room that has no windows. So depending on which room you choose, you're gonna have to just kind of pick carefully or ask. The best thing to do is to just email them ahead of time. So you've got a superior double room, executive double suite, a twin room, and all of those sound really good. They sound really nice. Superior double room, executive double room, all those sound great, but you're just not told that the superior room doesn't have any windows. Which is fine, it's not terrible, and the staff are very, very helpful here. And if you look online, you see the reviews, they all talk about how great the staff is, and I can double and triple that. The staff here are so helpful, so polite, so nice, just very, very, very accommodating. So if you do end up here and you get a room that you don't like for whatever reason, they'll be more than happy to put you in another room. Again, remember the rooms that are higher up with a window, those are going to be nicer. Just make sure you ask for one of those if you are wanting something that's a little bit nicer. Like, this room is not terrible. It's actually kind of big compared to the room upstairs with the window, and I like having all this extra desk space. That's really nice, and being closer to the ground means I can just take the stairs in and out. Because there is only a single elevator in this hotel, during the evening and mornings when it's very busy with people coming in and out of the hotel, it gets very crowded. So being on a lower level is kind of an advantage because you can just take the stairs up and down just a few flights. And what you see here is what you get. You've got 2 mattresses, 2 twin mattresses put together that gives you a queen bed, and there's actually a single cover that's put together, so it acts like a single bed, but it's not a single mattress, just so you know. The sheets are very clean, the pillows are very clean. Like I said, the staff do an excellent job of cleaning the rooms. Mattresses are brand new, so it's comfortable. The mattresses are comfortable, it's a comfortable night's sleep. And you've got a pretty powerful air conditioning here, which keeps the room very cool, as cold as you want it, or as warm as you want it as well. And the bathroom. The bathroom is fairly simple as well, and a lot of people commented online about the toilet being in the same place as the shower. So when you take a shower, the water goes there next to the toilet, but I've seen crazier things at different hotels around the world, so this isn't too big of a deal. Dries super quickly, that's nice. The water doesn't spill out too much around there. Got your sink, hot water switch, so you can take a hot water shower. You get about 5 minutes of really, really, really hot water, and then a few more minutes of warmish water. And it's pretty hot outside, so it's not like you're gonna be freezing if the water does get cold. Just something to be aware of. Get some shampoos and some, soap, just kind of your regular hotel stuff. And you've got your random TV, which you'll probably never watch, but some complimentary water twice a day, which you'll probably drink a lot of here. So I want to talk about one of the best points of this hotel, and that is the breakfast, which is included. Now remember how I was saying some parts of the Bennett Sear Hotel are 4 stars and the other parts not so much 4 stars? Well, the breakfast buffet, which I wouldn't call a 4-star buffet, but I would say is really good. You've got a large selection of fruits, cooked dishes, as well as custom-made omelets or eggs, and a great staff who's very friendly and who's very helpful and will turn around the food and your custom orders very quickly. But on the flip side, that sort of odd contrast between very nice breakfast and really odd setup is there's not a lot of space in the breakfast area where you eat. And what that means is people are kind of walking over each other, and when it gets really crowded, you probably won't find a place to sit, especially if you're in a group like of 4 people. It's going to be more difficult, but you may have to wait for some people to cycle out before you get a nice comfortable place to sit. Just one of those things that's sort of this odd contrast of this hotel. Now, one nice thing about the Bennett Sear Hotel is the location. So you are right in the middle of downtown Hanoi, and even though it's very busy and hectic out here, the inside of the hotel is very quiet. You don't hear any of the sound of the cars or the mopeds going by. And if you want to walk to any of the major touristic sites here, they're all very close, very walking distance. It's really easy to get to. You can also order a hotel pickup from the airport, and that costs about $20, and you'll get picked up at the airport and brought here. If it's your first time to Vietnam or first time arriving in Hanoi, that's probably a good thing to do, because managing a taxi can be tricky, as a lot of the drivers will come up to you right as you come into arrivals. So the location is fantastic, another plus for the Bennett Sear Hotel. So the location is great, and having the rooftop bar at night, which is open from about 7 p.m. to 12, they do serve very good food up there. They've also got drinks, and they've also got like a happy hour, buy one, get one for free, depending on the time of the day. But you get excellent views of the city from there. It's really beautiful. It's very calm up there. There's a nice breeze in the summertime. So there you go. That's the Bennett Sear Hotel. 4 stars in some places and less stars in others. So would you stay here? Do I recommend that you stay here for $50 a night? I think it really depends what you're looking for. Now, I don't mind having a room without windows. I could have upgraded, but I was like, this is fine enough for my stay, because most of the day I'm going to be outside anyway, and I prefer having a larger room compared to the room with the window, which wasn't as big. But if you want something that's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, that's going to run you about $60 a night. Just make sure when you're booking you ask for a room with a window, because it's not entirely clear on booking sites which rooms have what. Like most hotels, they cherry pick the best photos they can online, and those are the ones you're going to see. You'll also see those 4 stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, and think you're getting something a lot more luxurious than you actually are. But an excellent location, good breakfast buffet, and amazing staff and service really make up for some of the lacking of the Bennett Sear Hotel. If you're just looking for a good place to lay your head at night that's comfortable, where you can get some good rest before spending most of your day out in Hanoi exploring the city, then the Bennett Sear Hotel, for that $50, is really giving you that location and giving you the staff and service. If you have any questions while you're here in the city, they're very accommodating, so it's a good introduction to Vietnam and Hanoi. Although you're not paying for the aesthetics of the room, you're not paying for the fast internet, what you're really paying for are those location, the staff, and the breakfast buffet in the morning is a really nice start to the day. I hope this helps answer some questions about accommodation for you here in Hanoi, but if you have any questions, feel free to let me know down in the comments below, and while you're down there, hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'll have new videos for you every week, and I'll see you in the next video.